The book of Ezra, chapter 1. Now in the first year of Koresh, king of Persia, that the word of Yahuah by the mouth of Yirmiyahu might be fulfilled, Yahuah stirred up the Ruach of Koresh, king of Persia, that he made a proclamation throughout all his kingdom, and put it also in writing, saying, Thus says Koresh, king of Persia, Yahuah Elohai of Shamaim has given me all the kingdoms of Haaretz, and he has charged me to build him a house at Yerushalayim, which is in Yehudah. Who is there among you of all his people? His Elohim be with you, and let him go up to Yerushalayim, which is in Yehudah, and build the house of Yahuah Elohai of Yasharal. He is the Elohim, which is in Yerushalayim. And whosoever remains in any place where he sojourns, let the men of his place help him, with silver, with gold, with fine goods, and with beasts, besides the freewill offering for the house of Elohim that is in Jerusalem. Then rose up the chief of the fathers of Yehudah and Benjamin, and the priests of the Leviim, with all them whose Ruach Elohim had raised to go up to build the house of Yahuah, which is in Jerusalem. And all they that were about them strengthened their hands with vessels of silver, with gold, with goods, with beasts, with precious things, besides that which was willingly offered. Also Koresh the king brought forth the vessels of the house of Yahuah, which Nebuchadnezzar had brought forth out of Jerusalem, and had put them in the house of his Elohim, Ruach. And those did Koresh, king of Persia, bring forth by the hand of Mithredath. Mithredath of Persia, origin, the name of two Persians. Mithredath. Mithra. The treasurer numbered them in Shabbatzar, of a foreign derivation, Shabbatzar, Zerubbabel's Persian name. The prince of Yehudah. And this is the number of them: 30 charges of gold, 1,000 charges of silver, 29 knives, 30 basins of gold, silver basins of a second sort, 410, other vessels of 1,000. All the vessels of gold and silver were 5,400. All these did Shabbatzar bring up with them of the captivity that were brought up from Babel unto Jerusalem. Chapter 2. Now these are the children of the province that went up out of captivity, of those which have been carried away, whom Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, had carried away unto Babel, and came again unto Jerusalem and Yehudah, everyone unto his city, which came with Zerubbabel, Yeshua, Nehemiah, Sarayahu, Re'aliah, Mordecai, Bilshan, Mechpar, Bigvai, Rehum, Ba'anah, the number of the men of the people of Yashar'Al, the children of Parash, 2,172, the children of Shephatiyahu, 372, the children of Arach, 775, the children of Pachath, Moab, of the children of Yeshua and Joab, 2,812, the children of Elam, 1,254, the children of Zatu, 945, the children of Zakai, 703 score, the children of Benai, 642, the children of Bavai, 623, the children of Azgad, 1,222, the children of Adonikam, 666. Adonikam, Prince of Rising, the name of one of two Yashar'Alim. The children of Bigvai 2056, the children of Adin 454, the children of Ater of Yakizikiyahu 90-8, the children of Betsai 320-3, the children of Yara 112, the children of Chashum 223, the children of Gabar 95, the children of Betlechem 123, the men of Netophah 50-6, the men of Anathoth 120-8, the children of Asmaveth 42, the children of Kirat Ya'arim, Kephirah, and Be'ereth 743, the children of Ramah and Cheva 621, the men of Michmash 122, the men of Beel and Ai. Remember we used to say Ai? Ai. 223, the children of Nebu 52, the children of
Nebo.
Right?
All of these names are very familiar as places, but these are the forefathers. These are the people, and then you look down the road, and all of these places are named after these patriarchs,
right.
if you will.
Yeah.
Like Cain's son, right? Like the first city where he named after his son. And we still see that today, right? Clarkston.
Absolutely.
How about, I come from Hell's Canyon. Where's that? Okay. It's Clarkson, Washington, in the county of Asotin, Washington.
Yeah.
Ew. Okay, continue.
Right? The children the children of Magbish 156, the children of the other Elam 1254, the children of Harim 320, the children of Lad Hadid and Ono 725, the children of Jericho 345, the children of Cana of
Galilee
3,630, the priests, the children of Yediyah of the house of Yeshua 973, the children of Emer 1,052, the children of Pashhur 1,247, the children of Harim 1,017, the Leviim, the children of Yeshua and Kadmiel, of the children of Hudavah 74, the singers, the children of Asaph.
You see him all through the Psalms.
128, the children of the porters, the children of Shalum, the children of Adar, the children of Talmon, the children of Achuv, the children of Chatiata, the children of Shovei. In all, 139. The Nathaim, the children of Sicha, the children of Chasufa, the children of Tabath, the children of Kechrach, the children of Siyah, the children of Padan, the children of Levanah, the children of Harava, the children of Achuv, the children of Charav, the children of Shamlai, the children of Hanan, the children of Gadel, the children of Gachar, the children of Re'ayah, the children of Ratzin, the children of Nachoda, the children of Chazam, the children of Uzzah, the children of Pakach, the children of Bakai, the children of Athna, the children of Mauni, the children of Nefushachim, the children of Bachduk, the children of Hachufa, the children of Charchur, the children of Basluth, the children of Machida, the children of Charsha, the children of Barchach, the children of Sichera, the children of Tamach, the children of Netziyach, the children of Chatfa, the children of Shalom's servants, the children of Chotai, the children of Kofreth, the children of Peruda, the children of Ya'alah, the children of Drachon, the children of Gedel, the children of Shafatiyahu, the children of Shatil, the children of Pakereth, the children of Sevayaim, the children of Ami, all the Nathaim, and the children of Shalma's servants were 392, and these were they which went up from Tel Melach, Tel Charsha, Karuv, Adan, Immer, but they could not show their father's house and their seed, whether they were of Yashar'Al.
Footnote: Tel Melah is a hill of foreskins, as in Brit Milah. Just thought I'd throw that out there as a place of where it was. Go ahead.
Yeah, good. It says Mound of Salt, a place in Babel. They put salt instead of foreskin. The children of Dalayahu, the children of Tobiyahu.
That's Tobis. Tobiyahu is the book of. Go ahead.
Yeah. The children of Nechoda, 652. And of the children of the priests, the children of Chabayahu, the children of Chotz, the children of Barzillai, which took a woman of the daughters of Barzillai, the Giladi, and was called after their name. These sought their register among those that were reckoned by genealogy, but they were not found. Therefore were they, as polluted, put from the priesthood.
It says mine is
Thank you, honey.
Barred from the priesthood as defiled.
That's good. Yeah, because they married into the other nations, right?
The names I'm reading out of the scriptures, and the names are, boom, right on to your pronunciation, and I know they're both spelled a bit differently. You're reading out of at Sefer?
Correct.
Okay, it's so very close.
Hallelujah. And the Tirshatha said unto them that they should not eat of the most Kadesh things till there stood up a priest with Urim and with Tumaim.
One note, the what? The Shartafa?
Where are you asking about?
63.
Tirshatha. And the Tirshatha, it's how I'm pronouncing it. Is that wrong?
No,
What does yours say?
Mine says, and the governor said to them that they should not eat of the most set apart gifts until there stood up a priest or a Cohen with the Urim and the Tummim.
Yeah, that's pretty close. Pretty much the same thing. They need to stand by till the priest shows up, right?
Yeah.
They're all coming together, but they're not all clean, and they need to be...
If you don't know what the word that you just said was governor, that makes a whole lot more sense.
Yeah, and unfortunately at Sefer they don't have... You can't click on it and get further information for that word.
Going back, but when I hear something like that, it bears witness, hey, well, what is that?
Right.
That brings discussion.
Right, so the authorities said that they cannot partake of the Kodesh things until the priest comes and probably cleanses them all.
Yeah.
Because they're a mixed multitude of peoples and they're not all clean. So the whole assembly together was 40 and 2,303 score.
And by the way, the Urim and the Thummim in the 66 books come up very few times. In the other apocryphal and other priestly books, they come up quite often. Go ahead.
Beside their servants and their maids, of whom there were 7,337, and there were among them 200 singing men and singing women. Their horses were 736, their mules 245, their camels 435, their asses 6,720. And some of the chief of the fathers, when they came to the house of Yahuah, which is at Jerusalem, offered freely for the house of Elohim to set it up in his place.
Wow, that is an edict right there. Okay, and the heads of the fathers' houses, when they came to the house of Yahweh, the Bet Yahuah, which was in Jerusalem, and offered voluntary for the house of Elohim to establish it in its place. So that was almost a dedication, a groundbreaking ceremony. Would you agree?
Yeah, that's what the whole purpose of their coming together was, right?
Yes.
Okay.
First Ezra.
Right. If you go back to the first verse of the first chapter, it talks about why they're all coming together under the authority of this king. They gave after their ability unto the treasure of the works 61,000 drams of gold, 5,000 pounds of silver, 100 priests' garments. So the priests and the Leviim and some of the people and the singers and the porters and the Nathaim dwelt in their cities, and all Yashar'Al in their cities.
Okay, on 69, they gave, according to their ability, to the treasure of the work 61,000 gold, and mine has drachmas, and 5,000 minas of silver, and 100 priestly garments. The reason I brought that up is pounds. Is that a converted number, or is it something? I think this is a huge amount of gold.
All of the things here are huge in number. The numbers of people, horses, asses, gold, silver. It's all. There's a lot of resources coming together to do this thing. And I think we were getting ready to go into chapter 3, but really quick while we're doing this. So in chapter 1 it says, now in the first year of Koresh, king of Persia, that the word of Yahuah by the mouth of Yirmiyahu might be fulfilled, Yahuah stirred up the Ruach in this Persian king, that made a proclamation throughout all the kingdom, and put it also in writing, that Koresh, king of Persia, Yahuah Elohai of Shamaim, has given me all the kingdoms of Haretz, and has charged me to build him a house. So that's what this is all this resources are coming together, as prophesied by Yirmiyahu, right? Yahuah stirring up the heart of the president, if you will, the king of the land, right? He's doing this Kodesh work, and all this resources are, Yah's bringing everything together, right? So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of gold. It's a lot of silver.
This is the other thing as we're going down through, and it's talking about the numbers of all of these families and family names.
Right.
And if after the diaspora they came back into the land and then they got dispersed again after 70 AD. But even before that, I think there were always those families in the rest of the nations. They
a remnant?
Sent people back. So they're communicating. And it was a worldwide network of descendants of Abraham, Yitzhak, and Yaakov.
And it is to this very day. Yahuah says, I have always had my remnant. There are always those who have not bowed the knee to Baal, right?
Exactly.
Now he's calling them all together And may he do that again soon.
So this
In
is
our
the
day,
huge
yeah.
part. We're reading down through, these are the remnant at that time that we're with you, Ezra and Nehemiah. We'll go with Nehemiah and we'll go into the land and we will do what it takes. And we, through the benefit of these Kodesh books, can experience all of that history.
Hallelujah.
But what I see is all of these names, if they went through that Brit Hadashah period and experienced everything there, and then they got scattered again, and you look at the tribes across America, the Native American tribes, and you start looking at some of these names and what's in their speech. That's what's similar. These don't have anything to do with the English language. Continue.
Okay, just really quick. I'm going to go continue into chapter 3, but quick thing here. 7th month, right?
New moon. The renewed. Go ahead.
What are the feasts in the 7th month?
That would start out with Yom Teruah. That would be the head of the year, or the 7th month, which is the head of the feasts of the 7th month. So it starts out with a time of fasting and waiting and watching.
Right.
And then when all of the signs that around for that period and educated understanding, then the shofars are blown. That's in commemoration of the creation of all things. It is a commemoration of all of the sacrifices that went down through history, including at the time of Abraham's, and also a reminder of Jericho. That's a very excellent one. But also in our future, there is going to be a trumpet of judgment. Okay, and that judgment is, you know what, I care about all of my neighbors, but I know specifically that judgment is for me. And I want to bring as many people with me into truth and walk confidently. And that's why studying these books. Where are my forefathers in this list?
Okay, so Yom Kippur in Sukkot is not in the 7th month?
So let's continue. Yom Kippur, you have on the 10th day of the 7th month.
Okay, that's what I was getting at, because we're in Sukkot right now.
Right, it is.
And it says, and when the 7th month was come, the children of Yashar'Al were in the cities. The people gathered themselves together as one man.
Okay, that's a Moedim.
And that
is
is
an appointed time.
Right, because the first day of Sukkot is a Kodesh assembly unto Yahuah.
Correct. And if
that's all.
If somebody in the crunch, if they are reading the Book of Ezra, and particularly with every one of these names so, perverted, with all of the names of Yah which are in their names taken out with added a J, etc. But if they do not understand the feast of Pesach, if they do not understand the Feast of Weeks after 7 days, then you have 7 times 7 weeks, 7 days. And then you have Shavuot, which is a rehearsal and a commemoration and a remembrance of what happened at Sinai, where Yahuwah himself speaks to the people, and I think it says in many accounts they put their pants and you Moshe, you speak to him, we will do what you say. And if they don't understand that, then they're not going to understand the silliness of staying in tents, in temporary dwellings, in rehearsal. Well, we do that because we're obedient. And I guarantee that these people were practicing these things in Babylon. And they earned and wanted for the Kodeshness of Yahuah to fall upon them. So
Right.
these were obedient doers of Torah. Moreover, they've listened to the words of Baruk that we read last night. Ezra is ready. I know, I've read all of his works. He had all of the multitude of books in front of him because he quotes from these other books.
Nice.
So as they're going in, these are the families. This is amazing
Yeah.
to me. So
Hallelujah.
enough discussion.
All right. So chapter 3.
I might put on a windbreaker.
And when the 7th month was come, and the children of Yashar'Al were in the cities, the people gathered themselves together as one man to Jerusalem. Then stood up Yahusha, the son of Yahutzadak, and the brethren of the priest Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, and his brethren built an altar of Elohim of Yasharal to offer ascending smoke offering thereon, as it is written in the Torah of Moshe, the man of Elohim. And they set the altar up his bases. Fear was upon them because of the people of the countries, and they offered ascending smoke offering thereon unto Yahuwah, even ascending smoke offerings morning and evening. They kept also the feast of Sukkot, as it is written, and offered the daily ascending smoke offering by number according to the custom, as the duty of every day required, and afterward offered continual ascending smoke offering, both of the new moons and of all the set feasts of Yahuwah that were consecrated, and of everyone that willingly offered a free will offering unto Yahuwah. For the first day of the 7th month began they to offer ascending smoke offering unto Yahuwah, but the foundation of the temple of Yahuwah was not yet laid. They gave money also unto the masons and to the carpenters, and meat and drink and oil unto them of Sidon and to them of Sor, to bring cedar trees from Lebanon to the sea of Yahuah, according to the grant that they had of Koresh, king of Persia. Now in the 2nd year of the coming of the house of Elohim at Yerushalayim, in the 2nd month, began Zerubbabel the son of Shealtiel, and Yahusha the son of Yahutzadak.
The names here are so expressive when
Yeah.
you go in and you find
Zadok.
the root words. And Zadok, that's so
Priest.
Zadok, that's Yahweh is Zadok, or is righteous. Everyone is so descriptive.
Yeah. Yahutzadak, Yahuwah righted. And the remnant of their brethren, the priests, and the Levivaim,
Levi'im,
once the flow goes, you're chugging along like a broken down vehicle. And all that they were come out of the captivity of Yerushalayim, and appointed the Levivaim for 20 years old and upward to set forward to work of the house of Yahuwah. Then stood Yeshua with his sons and his brethren, Yael and his sons, the sons of Yehudah, together to set forward the workmen in the house of Elohim, the sons of Chaninadab, and their sons and their brethren, the Levivaim. And when the builders laid the foundation of the temple of Yahuwah, they set the priests in their apparel with shofars, and the Levivaim, the sons of Achav, with cymbals to praise Yahuwah, after the ordinance of David, king of Yashar'Al. And they sang together by course in praising and in giving thanks unto Yahuwah, because he is good, for his chesed endures forever toward Yashar'Al. And all the people shouted with a great shout when they praised Yahuwah, because the foundation of the house of Yahuwah was laid. But many of the priests of the Leviim and chief of the fathers, who were ancient men that had seen the first house, when the foundation of this house was laid before their eyes, wept with a loud voice, and many shouted aloud for joy.
That, it says that they were there 400 years after, so these were ancient. How old were these men?
Mm-hmm.
And what did they shout?
A lot older than the men today. Ramamu! That's what they shout. I don't know. But I like to think so.
Your voice echoed.
Yeah, as it should. So that the people could not discern the noise of the shout of joy, for the noise of the weeping of the people couldn't tell the difference. It was so much joy and passion. For the people shouted with a loud shout, and the noise was heard afar off. Chapter 4. Now when the adversaries of Yehudah and Benjamin heard the children of captivity built a temple unto Yahweh Elohim of Yasharal, then they came to Zerubbabel and to the chief of the fathers, and said unto them, Let us build with you, for we seek your Elohim, as you do, and we do sacrifice unto him since the days of Esarhaddon, king of Ashur, which brought us up hither. They're wolves, man. But Zerubbabel and Yeshua and the rest of the chiefs of the fathers of Yashar'Al said unto them, You have nothing to do with us to build a house unto our Elohim, but we ourselves together will build unto Yahuwah Elohim of Yashar'Al, as King Koresh, the king of Persia, has commanded us. Then the people of the land weakened the hands of the people of Yehudah and troubled them in building, and hired counselors against them to frustrate their purpose all the days of Koresh, king of Persia, even until the reign of Darius.
King Darius. Darius.
It is Darius.
Yep.
King of Persia, and in the reign of Achashverosh.
Ahasuerus, that is from the book of Ruth.
Ahasuerus. And you know what it says in some case? Xerxes or Xerxes.
Yeah.
The title rather than a name of a Persian king. Oh, remember this one too? Artaxerxes?
Yeah. Artaxerxes. Yeah.
Artaxerxes. All right. In the beginning of his reign, wrote they unto him and...
Excuse me, I've got to correct myself.
Oh, it's okay.
That is not from the book of Ruth.
Oh.
That is Mordecai's niece, Hadassah, also known as the book of Esther. So, who is still esteemed a great queen in that country.
Yeah.
So continue.
Will you ask?
Thought I'd throw that out because I missed that one.
Will you ask?
Sorry, go ahead.
Will you ask Aiden to bring me my hoodie when he comes back around?
Yeah. In the very beginning, it was talking about the fathers who were taken into the land, and I heard Mordecai's name in there, and I've been trying to think of her name the whole time.
I heard that too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what verse are you on right now?
I'm in chapter 4, verse 6.
Okay.
I'll try to stumble over this again. And in the reign of Achashverosh, in the beginning of his reign, wrote they unto him an accusation against the inhabitants of Yehudah and Jerusalem.
And by the way,
and that's key. That's going to be key.
Here it is Ahasuerus, but that is in their Pharaohs. Many translations is Ahasuerus. Continue.
All right. Accusers in high places, nonetheless.
These are all the kings in the book of Daniel.
Wow. And in the days of Artashshashta, wrote Bishlam, Mithridath, Tavael, and the rest of their companions unto Artaxerxes, king of Persia, and the writing of the Sefer was written in the Aramaic tongue. Aramaic?
Written in Aramaic and translated from Aramaic. So these are Aramaic speakers. It says they wrote to the sovereign of Persia, so that gives you some information there.
They're coming like lawyers to accuse
Exactly.
Yahuah's people, Yashar'Al.
Okay. This comes out in many other books that show so much of the other history, because there are many men that spoke up and said, don't you remember, people? You know, these things happened, and they're telling after the fact. And go ahead. We're having fun now.
Yeah, Rehum, the counselor, and Shimshai, the scribe, wrote a sefer against Yerushalayim to Artaxerxes, the king, in this sort. Then wrote Rehum, the chancellor, and Shimshai, the scribe, and the rest of their companions, the Dainanim.
Oh. You're on 9, right?
Yeah.
I have Rehum, the governor, and Shimshai, the scribe, and the rest of their companions, the judges, emissaries, councils, officials, the people of Erech and of Babel and of Shushan. That is from the book of Daniel, as well as...
Interesting.
And I have the Dehawites and the Elamites. Elamites are the descendants of Lot.
Yeah, so there's a conspiracy forming here.
Exactly.
Many powers are coming together to form an alliance against Yashar'Al. So this is going to get good here. So let's see. The Dainanaim, the Afrakayim, the Tarpalayim, the Afarachayim, the Archivayim, the inhabitants of Babel, the Shashunkaim, the Dahavayim, and the Elamayim. Thank you, honey.
Welcome. You sound really nice.
So a lot of those are not in yours, those names.
Right.
Because you just read them and then I just basically...
That's why I did.
Interesting, right?
You said, what was the first one? And the officials, the people of, what was the first one you had? I have Erech and Babel and of Shushan.
They were in a little bit of a different order too.
Right.
So let me just read all of verse 9 again. Then wrote Rehum, the chancellor, which you had governor, Shimshai the scribe, the rest of the companions, the Dainaim, the Afrakayim. Afrakayim. It's Apharcakayim. I don't know that it's Africa, but maybe. And guess what? They don't know either because there's no footnotes for that.
That's got to be the Erech here. E-R-E-K.
I don't know. There's another one of those. So,
right.
So the next one is Tarpalayim. Then you have Afrakayim, which is a little bit shorter than Afrakakayim. Then there's the Archivayim. That's the one I think you were saying. Arkevayim. Not to mention that there's all kinds of I's and E's in here, which
you have more
controversial
there, because I've got the officials and the people of one, Erech, of Babel, and of Shushan, because that's a province, and the Dehawites, the Elamites, and the rest of the nations. Okay.
I got 9 people groups in this one verse.
I've got 5. The people of...
And I have to say that Afarkakayim is one of the hardest ones I've ever seen. That's got so many syllables.
I have read this. I have reported it. You are doing a magnificent job, because this is not easy. I appreciate those couch surfers.
Yeah. And the rest of the nations, whom the great and noble Achnapar brought over and set in the cities of Shamaron, and the rest that are in the side of the river, and at such time. This is the copy of the Sefer that they sent unto him, even unto Artashasta, the king, your servants, the men on this side of the river, and at such time. Be it known unto the king that the Yahudim, which came up from you to us, are come unto Yerushalayim, building, listen to this, the rebellious and bad city, and have set up the walls thereof, and joined the foundations. They're trying to stir up the king. Be it known now unto the king that if this city be built and the walls set up again, then will they not pay toll, tribute, and custom, and so you shall endamage the revenue. So you shall endamage the revenue of the king. So they're like, hey, it's going to hurt you in the pocketbook.
Right, and let's look at the time frame here. This is a time just a bit before Alexander the Great came on the scene, where those other, so this is pre that time.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Now because we have maintenance from the king's palace, and it was not meet for us to see the king's dishonor, therefore have we sent and certified the king. So we're loyal and faithful, and we're letting you know all about it. That search may be made in the Sefer of the records of your fathers, so shall ye find in the Sefer of the records, and know that this city is a rebellious city, a hurtful unto kings and provinces, and that they have moved sedition within the same of old time, for which cause was this city destroyed. We certify the king that, if this city be built again, and the walls thereof set up, by this means you shall have no portion on this side of the river. Then sent the king an answer unto Rehum, the chancellor, and Shimshai the scribe, and the rest of their companions that dwell in Shamaron, unto the rest beyond the river. Shalom, and at such a time, the Sefer which you sent unto us has been plainly read before, and I commanded, and search has been made, and it is found that the city of old time had made insurrection against kings, and that rebellion and sedition have been made therein. There have been mighty kings also over Yerushalayim, which have ruled over all countries beyond the river, and toll, tribute, custom was paid unto them. Give ye now commandment to cause these men to cease, and that the city be not built until another commandment shall be given from me. Take heed now that ye fail not to do this. Why should damage grow to the hurt of the kings? Now when the copy of King Artaxerxes, I'm all messed up because of the English pronunciation, Sefer was read before Rehum and Shimshai the scribe, and their companions, they went up in haste to Yerushalayim unto Yahudim, and made them to cease by force and power. Then ceased the work of the house of Elohim, which is at Yerushalayim. So it ceased unto the 2nd year of the reign of Daryavesh, king of Persia. Chapter 5. Then the prophets, Haggai, the prophet, and Zechariah, the son of Iddu, prophesied unto the Yahudim that were in Yehudah and Yerushalayim in the name of Elohim of Yasharal, even unto them. Then rose up Zerubbabel the son of Shealtiel, and Yahusha the son of Yahutzadak, and began to build the house of Elohim which is at Yerushalayim, and with them were the prophets of Elohim helping them. At the same time came to them Tetanai, governor on this side of the river, and Shethar, Boznai, and their companions, and said thus unto them, Who has commanded you to build this house, and to make up this wall?
Just a footnote there. It's the second time it's come up. Difference in translations from the Sefer to the scriptures. Verse 3, at that time, Tatani the governor, beyond the river of Shethar, where mine says beyond, and yours says...
On this side of.
Huh.
They got enemies on both sides of the river.
Okay, yeah.
That's how you can look at it. The whole
How's
world
that?
is conspiring against them. And even they have the ear now of the king who's like, well, everybody better just stop until I look into this matter a little further.
Exactly.
So it's working.
Exactly.
So that's when Yah's he's going to come in and he's going to set everything straight. You watch. You watch. Okay, so verse 4. Then said we unto them after this manner, what are the names of the men that make this building? But the eye of their Elohim was upon the elders of the Yahudim, that they could not cause them to cease till the matter came to Daryavesh.
King Darius in a KJV.
Yeah.
And then they returned answer by Sefer concerning this matter. The copy of the Sefer that Tatani, governor on this side of the river, and Shethar Boznai and his companions, and Afrakakaim, which were on this side of the river, sent unto Daryavesh the king. They sent a Sefer unto him, wherein was written thus, unto Daryavesh the king, all Shalom. Be it known unto the king that we went into the province of Yahud, to the house of the great Elohim, which is built with great stones, and timber is laid in the walls, and this work goes fast on, and prospers in their hands. Then asked we those elders, and said unto them thus, who commanded you to build this house, and to make up these walls? We asked their names also, to certify you, that we might write the names of the men that were the chief of them. And thus they returned answer, saying, we are the servants of the Elohim of Shamaim and Aretz, and build the house that was built these many years ago, which a great king of Yashar'Al built and set up. But after that our fathers have provoked the Elohim of Shamaim unto wrath, and he gave them into the hand of Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babel, the Kasdi, who built this house and carried the people away into Babel. But in the first year of Koresh, the king of Babel, the same king Koresh, made a decree to build this house of Elohim, and the vessels also of gold, silver, the house of Elohim, which Nebuchadnezzar took out of the temple that was in Jerusalem, and brought them into the temple of Babel. Those did Koresh the king take out of the temple of Babel, and they were delivered unto one whose name was Sheshbatsazar, whom he had made governor, and said unto him, take these vessels, go, carry them into the temple that is in Jerusalem, and let the house of Elohim be built in that place. Then came the same Sheshbatsazar, and laid the foundation of the house of Elohim, which is in Jerusalem, and since that time even until now has it been in building, and yet is not finished. Now therefore, if it seem good to the king, let there be a search made in the king's treasurer's house, which is there at Babel, whether it be so that a decree was made of Koresh the king to build this house of Elohim at Jerusalem, and let the king send his pleasure to us concerning this matter. Chapter 6. Then Daryavesh the king made a decree, and search was made in the house of the rolls, where the treasures were laid up in Babel, and there was found at Achmethah, in the palace that is in the province of the Madai, a roll, and therein was a record thus written, Hallelujah. In the first year of Koresh, the king, of the same Koresh the king made a decree concerning the house of Elohim at Jerusalem, that the house be built, the place where they offered sacrifices, and let the foundations thereof be strongly laid, the height thereof 80 cubits, and the breadth thereof 80 cubits, with 3 rows of great stones, and a row of new timber, and let the expense be given out of the king's house. And also let the gold, silver vessels of the house of Elohim, which Nebuchadnezzar took forth out of the temple which is at Yerushalayim, and brought out unto Babel, be restored, and brought again unto the temple which is at Yerushalayim, everyone to his place, and place them in the house of Elohim. Hallelujah. Now therefore, Tattenai, governor beyond the river, Shethar, Boznai, and your companions, the Afrakakayim, which are beyond the river, be ye far from thence. Let the work of this house of Elohim alone. Let the governor of the Yahudim and the builders of the Yahudim build the house of Elohim in his place. Moreover, I make a decree, what ye shall do to the elders of these Yahudim for the building of this house of Elohim, that of the king's goods, even of tribute beyond the river, forthwith expense be given unto these men, that they be not hindered. Not only are you wrong, but you better leave them alone. And that which they have need of, both young bullocks and rams and lambs and ascending smoke offerings of the Elohim of Shamayim, wheat, salt, wine, and oil, according to the appointment of the priests which are at Yerushalayim, let it be given them day by day without fail. Not only are you wrong, leave them alone, but you're also going to give them things that they need to make sacrifice, that they may offer sacrifices of sweet savors unto Elohim of Shamayim, and pray for the life of the king and of his sons. Also I have made a decree that whosoever shall alter this word, let timber be piled down from his house, and being set up, let him be hanged thereon, and let his house be made a dunghill for this. And the Elohim that has caused his name to dwell there, destroy all kings and people thou shalt put to their hand to alter and to destroy this house of Elohim, which is at Yerushalayim. I, Darivesh, have made a decree, let it be done with speed. When Tattenai, governor on this side of the river, Shethar, Boznai, and their companions, according to that which Darivesh the king had sent, so they did speedily, and the elders of the Yahudim built, and they prospered through the prophesying of Haggai the prophet, and Zechariah, the son of Edu, and they built and finished it according to the commandment of the Elohim of Yasharal, and according to the commandment of Koresh and Darivesh, and Artaxerxes, king of Persia. And this house was finished on the 3rd day of the month Adar, which was in the 6th year of the reign of Darivesh the king. And the children of Yashar'Al, the priests and the Levavim, and the rest of the children of the captivity, kept the dedication of this house of Elohim with joy, and offered at the dedication of this house of Elohim 100 bullocks, 200 rams, 400 lambs, and for a sin offering for all Yashar'Al 12 he-goats, according to the number of the tribes of Yashar'Al. And they set the priests in their divisions, and the Leviim in their courses, for the service of Elohim, which is at Yerushalayim, as it is written in the Sefer of Moshe. And the children of the captivity kept the Pesach upon the 14th day of the 1st month, for the priests and the Leviim were purified together. All of them were pure, and killed the Pesach for all the children of the captivity, and for their brethren the priests, and for themselves. And the children of Yashar'Al, which were come again out of captivity, and all such as had separated themselves unto them from the filthiness of the heathen of the land, to seek Yahuah Elohai of Yashar'Al, did eat, and kept the feast of Matzah 7 days with joy, for Yahuwah had made them joyful, and turned the heart of the king of Ashur unto them, to strengthen their hands in the work of the house of Elohim, the Elohai of Yasharal. Chapter 7. Now after these things, in the reign of Artaxerxes, king of Persia, Ezra the son of Serayahu, the son of Azaryahu, the son of Chilkiyahu, the son of Shalum, the son of Sadak, the son of the son of, sorry, I lost my place. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start in verse 2. The son of Shalum, the son of Sadak, the son of Achitub, the son of Aramyahu, the son of Azaryahu, the son of Mirayoth, the son of Zerachiah, the son of Uzi, the son of Buki, the son of Avishua, the son of Pinechach, the son of Eleazar, the son of Ahron, the chief priest. This Ezra went up from Babel, and he was a ready scribe in the Torah of Moshe, which Yahweh Elohai of Yasharal had given. And the king granted him all his requests according to the hand of Yahweh Eloheinu upon him. And there went up some of the children of Yashar'Al, and the priests, and the Leviaim, and the singers, and the porters, and the Nathim, unto Yerushalayim, in the 7th year of Artaxerxes king, and he came to Yerushalayim in the 5th month, which was the 7th year of the king. For upon the first day of the 1st month, first day of the 1st month of Aviv, began he to go up from Babel, and on the 1st day of the 5th month came he to Yerushalayim, according to the good hand of his Elohim upon him. For Ezra had prepared his heart to seek the Torah of Yahweh, and to do it, and to teach in Yashar'Al commandments and judgments. Now this is the copy of the Sefer that the king Artaxerxes gave unto Ezra the priest, the scribe, even a scribe of the word of the commandments of Yahuwah, and his statutes to Yashar'Al. Artaxerxes, king of kings, unto Ezra the priest, a scribe of the Torah of Elohim of Shamayim, perfect Shalom. And at such a time I make a decree that all they of the people of Yashar'Al, and of his priests and Leviaim in my realm, which are minded of their own free will to go up to Yerushalayim, go with you. For as much as you are sent to the king and to the 7 counselors to inquire concerning Yehuda and Yerushalayim, according to the Torah of your Elohim, which is in your hand, and to carry the silver and gold which the king and his counselors have freely offered unto Elohim of Yasharal, whose habitation is in Yerushalayim, and all the silver and gold that you can find in all the province of Babel, with the free will offering of the people and of the priests offering willingly for the house of their Elohim, which is in Jerusalem, that ye may buy speedily with this money bullocks, rams, lambs, with their oblations and their drink offerings, and offer them upon the altar of the house of Elohim, which is in Jerusalem. And whatsoever shall seem good to you and to your brethren to do with the rest of the silver and gold, that do after the will of your Elohim. The vessels also, tiger, sit, good boy. The vessels also that are given you for the service of the house of your Elohim, those deliver you before the Elohim of Yerushalayim. And whatsoever more shall be needful for the house of Elohim, which you shall have occasion to bestow, bestow it out of the king's treasures. And I, even I, Artaxerxes, the king, do make a decree to all the treasurers which are beyond the river, that whosoever Ezra the priest, the scribe of the Torah of Elohim of Shamayim, shall require of you, it be done speedily. Unto 100 talents of silver, and to 100 measures of wheat, and to 100 baths of wine, and to 100 baths of oil, and salt without prescribing how much. Whatsoever is commanded by the Elohim of Shamayim, let it be diligently done for the house of Elohim of Shamayim. For why should there be wrath against the realm of the king and his sons? Also we certify you that touching any of the priests of the Leviim, singers, porters, Nathan, or ministers of this house of Elohim, it shall not be lawful to impose toll, tribute, or custom upon them. And you, Ezra, after the wisdom of your Elohim that is in your hand, set magistrates and judges, which may judge all the people that are beyond the river, all such as know the Torah of your Elohim, and teach ye them that know them not. And whosoever will not do the Torah of your Elohim and the law of the king, let judgment be executed speedily upon him, whether it be unto death, or to banishment, or to confiscation of goods, or to imprisonment. Baruk Atah Yahuah of our fathers, which has put such a thing as this in the king's heart, to beautify the house of Yahuah, which is in Yerushalayim, and has extended mercy, or what was the word again for mercy? Chesed? Hesed unto me before the king and his counselors, and before all the king's mighty princes. And I was strengthened as the hand of Yahuah Elohai was upon me. And I gathered together out of Yashar'Al chief men to go up with me. Chapter 8. These are now the chief of the fathers, and this is the genealogy of them that went up with me from Babel in the reign of Artaxerxes the king, of the sons of Pinachak, Gershom, of the sons of Ithamar, Daniel, the son of David, Chutush, the son of Shecaniah, the son of Pharaosh, Zachariah, and with him were reckoned by genealogy the males 150, of the sons of Pachath, Moab, Eliyahu Anai, the son of Zerachiah, and which him Zerachiah, Zarius, and with him 200 males. Of the sons of Shecaniah, the son of Yakiziel.
Is that Ezekiel in English?
No, they're saying it's Jezulus or Yezulus with a J, which is whatever. Those aren't proper translations.
Yeah.
We're relating a lot of things back to the KJV, which just has a lot of things wrong. Not all things,
yeah,
but
sorry, and
no, it's okay.
I'm trying to see if I recognize anybody to put
Right.
like a time frame on things.
Right. Of the sons of Shecaniah, the son of Yahiziel, and with him 300 males. Of the sons also of Adin, Evad, the son of Jonathan, and with him 50 males. And of the sons of Elam, Yeshayahu, the son of Athaliahu, with him 70 males. And the sons of Shephatiyahu, Zavadiyahu, the son of Mikael, and with him 80 males, the sons of Joab, Obadiyahu, the son of Yahikiel, with him 280 males, and the sons of Shalomith, the son of Yosifiyahu, and with him 180 males, and the sons of Bavai, Zachariahu, the son of Bavai, with him 28 males, and the sons of Azgad, Yahuchanan, the son of Katan, and with him 110 males, and of the last sons of Adonikam, whose names are these: Eliphelet, Yael, and Shemiyahu, and with them 80 males. Of the sons of Bigvai, Uthai, Zabud, Zakur, and with them 70 males. And I gathered them together to the river that runs to Ahava, and there abode we in tents 3 days. And I viewed the people and the priests, and found there none of the sons of Levi. Then sent I for Eleazar, and Ariel, and Shemiyahu, and for Elnathan, and for Chariv, and for Elnathan, and for Nathan, and for Zachariahu, and for Meshullam, chief men, also for Yoyariv, and for Elnathan, that name like 3 times, men of understanding. And I sent them with commandment unto Idu, the chief at the place Kasifya, and I told them what they should say unto Idu and to his brethren, the Nathaim, at the place Kasifya, that they shall bring unto us ministers for the house of our Elohim. And by the good hand of our Elohim upon us, they brought us a man of understanding of the sons of Machli, the son of Levi, the son of Yashar'Al, and Sherebiah with his sons and his brethren 18. And Qadashayam, it says it's Asebia, which is like so weird. It's not even close. And with him Yeshayahu, Asias, of the sons of Merari, his brethren, their sons 20. Also of Nathim, whom David and the princes had appointed for the service of the Leviim, 220 Nathim. All of them were expressed by name. Then I proclaimed a fast there at the river of Ahava, that we might afflict ourselves before our Elohim, to seek of him a right way for us, and for our little ones, and for all our substance. For I was ashamed to require of the king a band of soldiers and horsemen to help us against the enemy in the way, because we had spoken unto the king, saying, the hand of our Elohim is upon all them for good that seek him, but his power and his wrath is against all them that forsake him. So we fasted and besought our Elohim for this, and he was entreated of us. Then I separated 12 of the chief of the priest, Sherebiah, Chashaviyahu, and 10 of their brethren with them, and weighed unto them the silver and the gold and the vessels, even the offering of the house of our Elohim, which the king and his counselors and his governors and all Yashar'Al there present had offered. I even weighed unto their hands 650 talents of silver, and silver vessels of 100 talents, and of gold 100 talents, also 20 basins of gold of 1,000 dramas, 2 vessels of fine copper, precious gold. And I said unto them, Ye are Kodesh unto Yahuah. The vessels are Kodesh also, and the silver and the gold are a free will offering unto Yahweh Elohai of your fathers. Watch ye and guard them until ye weigh them before the chief of the priests of the Leviim and the chief of the fathers of Yashar'Al at Yerushalayim in the chamber of the house of Yahweh. So took the priests and the Leviim the weights of the silver, the gold, the vessels, to bring them to Yerushalayim unto the house of our Elohim. Then we departed from the river of Achava on the 12th day of the 1st month to go unto Yerushalayim, and the hand of our Elohim was upon us, and he delivered us from the hand of the enemy, and such as lay in wait by the way. And we came to Jerusalem, and abode there 3 days. Now on the 4th day was the silver and the gold and the vessels weighed in the house of Elohim by the hand of Mariath, the son of Uriyahu the priest, and with him was Eleazar, the son of Pinachak, and with them was Yozavad, the son of Yeshua, and Noadiah, the son of Binui, Leviaim, by number and by weight of everyone, and all the weights was written at that time. Also the children of those that had been carried away, which were come out of the captivity, offered a sending smoke offering unto Elohim of Yasharal, 12 bullocks for all Yashar'Al, 96 rams, 77 lambs, 12 he-goats for a sin offering. All this was an ascending smoke offering unto Yahweh. And they delivered the king's commission unto the king's lieutenants and to the governors on this side of the river, and they furthered the people and the house of Elohim. Chapter 9. Now when these things were done, the princes came to me, saying, The people of Yashar'Al and the priests of the Leviim have not separated themselves from the people of the land, doing according to their abominations, even of the Kenanaim, and the Shittaim, and the Perizzaim, and the Yavukaim, and the Ammonaim, and the Moabaim, and the Mitzraim, and the Amoraim. For they have taken of their daughters for themselves, and for their sons, so that the Kodesh seed mingled itself with the people of the lands. Yea, the hand of the princes and rulers has been chief in this transgression. And when I heard this thing, I rent my garments and my mantle, and plucked off the hair of my head and my beard, and sat down astonished. Then were assembled unto me every one that trembled at the words of Elohai of Yasharal, because of the transgression of those that had been carried away. And I sat astonished until the evening sacrifice. And at the evening sacrifice I arose from my heaviness, and having rent my garments and my mantle, I fell upon my knees and spread out my hands unto El Yahweh Elohai, and said, O Elohai, I am ashamed and blush to lift up my face to you, my Elohim, for our iniquities are increased over our head, and our trespass is grown up into the Shamayim. Since the day of our fathers have we been in great trespass unto this day, and for our iniquities have we, our kings and our priests, been delivered into the hand of the kings of the lands, to the sword, to captivity, and to spoil, and to confusion of face, as it is this day. And now, for a little space, favor has been shown from Yahweh Eloheinu to leave us a remnant to escape, and to give us a nail in this Kodesh place, that our Elohim might lighten our eyes and give us a little reviving in this bondage. For we are bondmen, yet our Elohim has not forsaken us in our bondage, but has extended chesed unto us in the sight of the kings of Persia, to give us a reviving, to set up a house to our Elohim, and to repair the desolation thereof, and to give us a wall in Yehuda and Yerushalayim. And now, O Eloheinu, what shall we say after this? For we have forsaken your commandments, which you have commanded by your servant the prophet, saying, The land unto which you go to possess it is an unclean land, with the filthiness of the peoples of the land, and their abominations which have filled it from one end unto another with their uncleanness. Now therefore give not your daughters unto their sons, neither take their daughters unto your sons, nor seek their peace or their wealth forever. Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about this right here, where it says, do not seek their peace or their wealth. And we had read in the King James that there was fortune and destiny. Baruk Atah, that ye may be strong and eat the good of the land and leave it for an inheritance to your children forever. And after all that has come upon us for our evil deeds and for our great trespass, seeing that you, our Elohim, have punished us less than our iniquities deserve, and has given us such deliverance as this, shall we then again go and break your commandments and join in affinity with the peoples of these abominations? Would not you be angry with us till you had consumed us, so that there should be no remnant and no escape? O Yahuwah Elohai of Yasharal, you are righteous, for we remain yet escaped. As it is this day, behold, we are before you in our trespass, for we cannot stand before you because of this. Chapter 10. Now when Ezra had palal, and when he had confessed, weeping, casting himself down before the house of Elohim, there assembled unto him out of Yashar'Al a very great assembly of men and women and children, for the people wept very sore. And Shechem, the son of Yechiel, one of the sons of Elam, answered and said unto Ezra, we have transgressed against our Elohim, and have taken strange women of the people of the land. Yet now there is hope in Yashar'Al concerning this thing. Now therefore let us cut a covenant with our Elohim, to put away all this women, and such as are born of them, according to the counsel of Adonai, and of these that tremble at the commandment of Elohim, and let it be done according to the Torah. Arise, for this matter belongs unto you. We also will be with you. Be of good courage and do it. Then arose Ezra, and made the chief priests of the Leviim and all Yashar'Al to swear that they shall do according to this word. And they swore. Ezra rose up from before the house of Elohim, and went into the chamber of Yehochanan the son of Elishaiv. And when he came thither, he did eat no bread nor drink water, for he mourned because of the transgression of them that had been carried away. And they made proclamation throughout Yehudah and Jerusalem unto all the children of the captivity, that they should gather themselves together unto Jerusalem, and that whatsoever would not come within 3 days, according to the counsel of the princes and the elders, and all his substance shall be fortified, and himself separated from the assembly of those that have been carried away. Then all the men of Yehudah and Benjamin gathered themselves together unto Jerusalem within 3 days. It was the 9th month, on the 20th day of the month, and all the people sat in the street of the house of Elohim, trembling because of this matter, and for great rain. And Ezra the priest stood up and said unto them, Ye have transgressed, and have taken strange women, to increase the trespass of Yashar'Al. Now therefore make confession unto Yahuwah Elohai of your fathers, and do his pleasure. Separate yourselves from the people of the land, and from the strange women. Then all the assembly answered and said with a loud voice, As you have said, so we must do. But the people are many, and it is a time of much rain. We're not able to stand without, neither is this a work of 1 day or 2, for we are many that have transgressed in this thing. Let now our rulers of all the assembly stand, and let all them which have taken strange women in our cities come at appointed times, and with them the elders of every city and the judges thereof, until the fierce wrath of our Elohim for this matter be turned from us. Only Jonathan, the son of Ashael, and Yachiziah, the son of Tikvah, were employed about this matter, and Meshullam and Shabbathai, the Leviim, helped them, and the children of the captivity did so, and Ezra the priest with certain chief of the fathers, after the house of their fathers, and all of them by their names were separated, and sat down in the first day of the 10th month to examine the matter. And they made an end with all the men that had taken strange women by the first day of the first month. And among the sons of the priests there were found that had taken strange women, namely, of the sons of Yahusha, the son of Yahutsadak, and his brethren Maasyahu and Eleazar and Yariv and Gadolyahu, and they gave their hands that they would put away their women, and being guilty, they offered a ram of the flock for the trespass. And of the sons of Immer and Hanini and Zavidyahu, and of the sons of Harim, Maasyahu and Eliyahu and Shamiyahu and Yachiel and Uziyahu, of the sons of Pashur, Eliyahu Anai, Maasyahu, Yishmael, Nathaniel, Yazavad, and Asa. Also of the Leviim, Yazavad and Shimi and Kilyah, the same, Kalyita, Pathachia, Yahuda, Eleazar. Of the singers also Elishaiv, and of the porters Shalum, Telem, Uri. Moreover, of Yashar'Al, the sons of Parosh, Ramya, and Yiziah, and Milkiyahu, and Miyamim, and Elazar, and Milkiyahu, and Beniyahu, and of the sons of Elam, Mataniyahu, Zerayahu, Yachiel, Avdi, Yermath, Eliyahu, and of the sons of Zatu, Eliyahu Anai, Eliashaviv, Metanyahu, Zeramoth, Zavad, Aziaza, and of the sons of Bavai, Yahukanan, Shanayahu, Zakai, Athlai, and of the sons of Benai, Meshulam, Maluk, Adiyahu, Yashuv, and She'al, and Ramoth, and of the sons of Pekath, Moab, Adna, Kalal, Beniyahu, Maasyahu, Mathanyahu, Betzael, Binui, and Manasseh, and of the sons of Haram, Eleazar, Yishiyahu, Milkiyahu, Shemayahu, Shimon, Benyamin, Maluk, and Shemariyahu, and of the sons of Shum, Matanai, Mathath, Zavad, Eliphalet, Yarmai, Menashesh, and Shimi, and of the sons of Benai, Ma'adai, Amran, and Uel, Beniyahu, Bediah, Kahuhai, Vaniyah, Mariyath, Eliachiv, Metanyahu, Matanai, and Yahusha, Ya'asu, and Benai, and Bunui, and Shemyi, and Shelemyahu, and Nathan, and Adiyahu, Maknabai, Shashai, Sharai, Azar'el, Shelemyahu, Shamaryahu, Shalum, Amaryahu, and Yosef, of the sons of Nevu, Ye'iel, Mathiyahu, Zavada, Zavidia, Yidi, Yoel, Beniyahu. All these had taken strange women, and some of them had women by whom they had children. Well, then I guess that's going to conclude the reading of the book of Ezra. Shalom, shalom.